Hi everyone. I am going to finish up my week 3 recordings to you. I've had a few technical difficulties, so things have gotten kind of a little out of shape. You will have 3 videos. The first one will cover 3.0 here to 3.2. I'll have one for this one for 3.3, and I have one for 3.4. All right, so the only one I have left to do is 3.3 company assignment. Assignment company research. So let's talk about this. All right, now again, I am looking at this from my screen, not from the student screen. So knowing about companies in your field is important, as this gives you an idea of the types of jobs and employers in your chosen career. Also, you might eventually interview with that company, and familiarity with the company would be very helpful during this process. This is a good way to do a good suggestion given to you. If you go in knowing about company XYZ, and that's the company you have an interview with, company XYZ is going to be super impressed with that you took the time and the effort to do that. They'll be impressed with you, but they'll be extra impressed because you actually did some research. So this is a good way to start doing that and kind of get into the way of doing it and find out how you can do it. I don't care whether it's medical, attorney, business, what. It's just really a good procedure to follow. Now for this assignment, you need to research a company in your field, summarize the information, and format your document. So let's talk about formatting. You should spend time finding and researching a company in your field, including what it does, how it does it, and its history. Minimally, you should do a company background, the original owners or leaders of the company, if you can find it. Sometimes you can't. If you look into the history of the company, you will probably get this bullet and mission of the company as well. What it does, maybe you go into the About Us tab or All About the Company, something like that, it will usually give it to you. How it does it, it may talk about whether, how many customers it has, or how long it just give me some good information on what benefits it provides to customers or clients. Make sure you know, and I don't remember if it's in here, I will want the company background will also include the name of the company and the website for the company. Now, using Word, type a 4-paragraph paper about the company that meets the following requirements. For more on Microsoft Word, you can visit the tutorials in the Readings and Resources section. If you have a Chromebook, okay, you can use Google Docs, or because it's so much like Word, or you can or if you have a friend or work computer that you can use Word on. So, title, your full name in the header. Paragraph 1, you're going to introduce what your paper is going to tell the reader. Paragraph 2, discuss the company background and mission. Paragraph 3, what does it do, how does it do it, and what benefits does it provide? Write a conclusion summarizing what you've stated in paragraphs 2 and 3, and whether this is a company for you, which you would like to work. Explain why or why not. You don't have to keep it at 4 paragraphs, but minimally it needs to be 4 paragraphs. Formatting your document. Format your title on the first line, center, bolded, different font, size 14. Include a header with your full name and automatic page numbering. Have line spacing be double spaced. We're going to talk about that here in a second. Margins change to the normal setting as 1 inch all the way around. Be in a paragraph format, a topic sentence, and with 4 or 5 more sentences to a paragraph. Indent, include complete sentences, and have correct grammar and spelling. So I want to talk to you about the spacing. I pulled up I pulled this off of Elmhurst College. My daughter was looking into going there one time, so I just kind of did a search for paragraphs. And this is some information off of their website. One, this is way too long a paragraph. They have this broken down like to 4 paragraphs, but I want to show you, put them all together so I can show you what I want to show you. Does that make sense? Okay. You need to make this double spacing. So it's the way it's going to look like on the paper. So you can go up to layout and you can do page setup like this. You can do that. My favorite is if you click this little box right here that says that there's a lot more stuff behind it, I like this one. I think it's better, for me at least. Line spacing is double spacing, which is 2. If you leave auto on, it can be okay. Sometimes on some documents, it may turn around and cause you issues. So I usually go auto. You don't have to. So that takes it down to where there's no other spacing before or after a paragraph except for the double spacing. Okay. And I'm going to hit OK. So now we have double spacing. Okay. One of the things I want to talk to you about is a lot of times student will have double spacing and they go, oh, that means I have to hit the enter key twice. So I hit it here and then here. And I think that's okay. Do you notice how wide this is? And so when you hit from here to here, you've hit 2 spaces because it's double spacing. When you go from here to here, that's 2 more spaces. So in essence, instead of putting just 2, you've put 4 spaces between the end of this paragraph and the start of the next one. You don't need 4 spaces, you only need 2. So you only need to hit it 1 time. Okay, now it says to indent the paragraph by 1/2 inch. Standard paper is 8.5 by 11. This paper here is the same thing. It's 8.5 by 11. Now, this is standard margin, which means there's an inch on this side and there's an inch on this side. Okay, so you take 8.5 by 11 width and you take 1 plus 1 is 2. 8.5 minus 2 is 6.5. And that's what you have here. Okay, so if you don't have this ruler, go up to View and Ruler and just click it. See, I like to do it just so I can double check my tabs. So all you have to do, because tabbing stops every 1/2 inch unless you tell it differently. So you hit tab, it stop here. You hit tab again, it'll stop here. You hit tab again, you get the drift. So all you have to do, and this is set automatically, is take your tab and hit it once. See, went half, it went half march. I can't talk this afternoon, I apologize. That takes care, see, indent at the beginning of each paragraph, 1/2 inch. So when you come down here, just hit tab and you got that. Indent, paragraph format, margins. Again, layout, you do margins, use normal, narrow, moderate, wide, mirrored office. Normal, 1 inch all the way around. So you would just click that, it would fix it for you. Headers, format your title, center, bolded, different font. Okay. I thought there was something else I wanted to bring up. I'm just checking real fast. Line spacing, margins we talked about. Header, you're going to look at on the tutorial site. Paragraph format, indent. Okay. All right, so that's it as far as this page. Here's my reference. It's not a complete reference, but it is the website. And so that's all you have to do. Okay. So let's go ahead and click back here. Now, before you submit this, this is worth 35 points. Before you submit it, make sure you grade yourself. In other words, you've got your paper. Did you do your research for all topics listed? Okay. All topics listed, which is this stuff. Introduction, a clear explanation of the purpose of the paper is included. Background and mission, purpose of the company, complete summary of the information of the paper, all formatting completely done. Document contains no spelling or grammar errors. If you have trouble with this, you need to let me know. Send me an email and say, please, I'm going to ask you, please don't send me an email that says, I'm having trouble. Okay, I want to help you. I don't know what trouble you're having. And to help you not get frustrated, I'm having trouble finding the mission of the company. My company is XYZ. Okay, that means I can go to the XYZ company and see if they have mission and where it's at, and then I can email you back and tell you where you can find the mission. See, so I need you whenever you need help. I'm really happy to help you, but I need you to be as specific as you can so that I can help you as quickly as I can, and hopefully you won't get frustrated. Okay, so if you need me, take care. Call and not you can call me. I've given you my phone number. Let me give it to you again. It's 765-268-0350. That's my Google number. And if I don't answer, just leave me a message and I will call you back. Take care. We can do this. And I think this is going to be fun and totally worth your while to do this. Take care. Bye bye.